Okay, we'll call the meeting to order, the Otero County Commissioners Planning and Zoning meeting. Approval of the minutes.
I will make a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second that.
Been moved and seconded that we approve the minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. No old business, new business. Minor subdivision MI-1044-25, Carl and Loretta Holmquist.
Okay, this is a minor subdivision request to separate the homestead of 1.52 acres from 15 acres of land in an ag zone district A1. Property is commonly addressed as 3144 County Road KK .75 in Fowler. Owners of record are Carl and Loretta Holmquist. Mr. Holmquist was there to present his hearing to the Planning Commission Board. He stated that they'd like to separate the homestead from the farmland. There's town of Fowler for potable water and septic for their wastewater needs. Access is off of County Road KK .75. I presented the pictures of the property and we are having some difficulties, but this is an aerial view. County Road 3 is on the left hand of the screen and KK 75 is at the top. So they own the whole parcel in blue, which is the 15 acres, and they are separating off the parcel in red, just pulling the homestead off of the farm ground. So there are no 1041s on the homestead. It's not historically irrigated, so no issues there. And nobody was there to speak pro or con, so the board did recommend approval of this minor subdivision.
Okay. Any questions?
No, sir.
Anyone here to speak pro or con? Hearing none?
I would move to approve the minor subdivision MI 1044-25, subject to within 60 days, Carl and Loretta Holmquist will follow deed preparation instructions indicated on the resolution.
And I will second that.
Been moved and seconded that we approve the minor subdivision MI-1044-25, Carl and Loretta Holmquist. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Minor subdivision MI-1045-25, Samuel and Caroline and Natalie Mills.
Okay, this is another minor subdivision request to separate 1 acre from 4.61 acres in a floodplain zone district F1. Property is commonly addressed as 216 Seeley, La Junta. Owners of record are Natalie and Samuel Wayne and Carolyn Sue Mills. Natalie Mills was there to present the hearing to the Planning Commission Board. She stated that they would like to separate the piece of the parcel with the metal building on it from the mother parcel. There is Ben's Fort Water for their potable water and North La Junta Sanitation for the wastewater needs. Access is off of Seeley Street in La Junta, and I'll show you the picture here. So that's Seeley running along the top, and right in the middle on the right hand side of the blue parcel is Seeley Place. So they're just splitting off the piece of red right there with the building on it, and the other part will be the remaining mother parcel, the 3.64. So there was nobody at the Planning Commission meeting to speak pro or con on this, so the board recommended approval also.
Okay. Is there anyone to speak pro or con on this matter? Hearing none, we need a motion.
I will make a motion to approve the minor subdivision MI-1045-25, Samuel and Carolyn and Natalie Mills. Subject to within 60 days, Samuel and Carolyn and Natalie Mills will follow deed preparation instructions indicated on the resolution.
Second.
Been seconded, moved and seconded that we approve the minor subdivision MI-1045-25 for Samuel and Caroline and Natalie Mills. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Minor subdivision MI-1046-25, Paul and Susan Casper.
Okay, this is another minor subdivision request to separate a homestead of 3.92 acres from 69.55 acres of farmland in an ag zone district A1. Property is commonly addressed as 28314 County Road 24.5, Swink. Owners of record are Paul and Susan Casper. Mr. Casper was there to present the hearing to the Planning Commission Board. He stated that they would like to just separate the homestead from the farmland. There is Riverside Water Company for their potable water needs and septic for wastewater. Access is off of County Road 24.5, Swink. And I'll show you the picture of it here. So it is just north of Swink on County Road 24.5. So the whole farmland parcel is in blue, and the piece in red is the piece being split off. Same thing, no 1041s, it's not subject to that because it's the homestead, unfarmed. And there was nobody at the meeting to speak pro or con on this one, so the board did recommend approval.
What's the cross street with 24.5? Is it EE?
There is no real cross street
Okay.
there. FF is up the road about a half a mile. where
Okay,
Hobo
that,
Bank is.
yeah, that makes it, all right, I understand that.
Yep. So,
Okay.
anyway, nobody speak pro or con, they did recommend approval.
Okay, anyone to speak pro or con on this one? Hearing none, we need a motion.
I would move to approve the minor subdivision MI 1046-25, subject to, within 60 days, Paul and Susan Casper follow deed preparation instructions indicated on the resolution.
I'll second that.
Okay, been moved and seconded that we approve the minor subdivision MI-1046-25 for Paul and Susan Casper. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. A use by review U-584-25 Honey Creek Storage LLC.
Okay, this is just a request to have a single-family dwelling unit in a local commercial zone district, C1. Normally, in a commercial zone, houses aren't allowed. If they were already there prior to the adoption of the code, they are. But this area was just zoned all commercial at one time. So the part you see there in blue is just a request to put a single-family residential house on that in a commercial zone. It's not gonna affect anything. So there was nobody there to speak pro or con, so the board did recommend approval of this too. And it's just off of 16th and Adams, down towards the Arroyo. And there's enough room where they won't be having to worry about building within the floodplain. And Honey Creek Storage, the people that own that and the parcel live right across the street in the house there below. So anyway, they did recommend approval.
Okay, anyone to speak pro or con on this matter? Hearing none, we need a motion.
I will make a motion to approve the use by review U-584-25, subject to Honey Creek Storage LLC will comply with all instructions on the special use permit.
And I'll second that.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that we approve a use by review U-584-25 for Honey Creek Storage LLC. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Anything else, Lex?
Nothing at this time.
Okay, if nothing else, we are adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lex.
Mhm.